fiber. We're talking fiber. Not something we talk about all the time, but something we should be talking about more. Rita Mustafa is here. We have some great recipes for everybody to try and make yourself at home. We'll see you right after this break. Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching the show today. We are so happy to have our guest expert, registered holistic nutritionist, Rita Mustafa is here. Rita, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me again.
You come in once a month, you bring a topic related to health, and today we're talking about fiber.
That's right.
And I said it's probably not one of those things we talk about, but Canadians are not getting enough fiber, are we?
Well, we're not, especially if we're eating
if
processed foods, right?
Right.
So if we eat a lot of processed foods and not so much whole grains, then we're missing out on fiber for sure.
Are there key telltale signs that you may not be getting enough?
A lot of times it's like constipation, right? Just that irregularity. For some people, it's just, you know, like just digestive type symptoms mostly. But even things like high cholesterol or even diabetes can be managed just by the amount of fiber you put into the body.
Wow. So is everybody different when it comes to fiber? I mean, do some people need more or less depending on...
Yeah, it really depends on the person. You know, they say the range is pretty big, right? The range is anywhere from 25 to 50 grams of fiber a day. So some people might be fine with 25 grams a day and others might need more.
Right. Okay. But we want natural fiber.
That's right.
Okay. So you brought along some examples for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and what we should be getting or incorporating at least.
Yeah. So
breakfast is a great chance to up your fiber.
Exactly. And this is pretty much how I start my day off. And again, we're aiming for 25 grams of fiber here, right? So I start my day off with a protein drink. And this particular protein drink is really nice because not only does it have the protein powder, but it also has flax seeds and chia seeds, which is where the fiber is coming from. So just one scoop of this gives us 6 grams of fiber to start with.
Just in a scoop?
Just in one scoop of that. So now I'm going to mix it with any kind of milk, but I've chosen coconut milk here. So 1 cup of coconut milk is going to give you 2 grams of fiber. So already
I never thought about fiber in a drink.
That's right, yeah. Okay. So you can use almond milk or rice milk.
Okay. Do those have more fiber than a cow's milk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So a healthier option.
That's right. It's a healthier option. So right there, we already have 8 grams of fiber.
Good.
And if you want to turn this into a smoothie and add some strawberries, that's another 3 grams. Right. So now we're up to 11 grams of fiber just at breakfast.
We're getting there. We're almost halfway there.
That's right.
And what do you have here?
This is chia seeds. So chia seeds are a great way to add extra fiber into whether it's a smoothie or you can put it on top of salads, if you will, but 1 tablespoon will give you 5 grams of fiber.
No way. That's incredible.
So if you're lacking fiber, or you know maybe you eat out a lot, don't have time to make your own meals, that's a really great product to have that you can just add to things like smoothies or wherever.
Would doing a smoothie be better than those fiber drinks that you can buy at the store where you mix it with some water? What is the difference between that and something you make yourself?
The difference is it is fiber, but it's usually like a psyllium or just it's just like it's a component of food. It's not necessarily the whole food, and those are fine. Except what I find is when people are doing the protein or not protein, but the fiber supplements, they need to drink a lot of water to go with that, right? And that's what you're missing out when you don't do the whole food aspect.
Okay, got it.
So that over
here, lunchtime. You've got your favorite salad. How do we pump it up with some extra fiber?
Yes, favorite salad. So just adding 1 carrot is going to give you 3 grams of fiber. So the salad is 1.
Is this 1 gram grated? Can I add it?
Yeah, that's 3 grams of fiber. That's 1 carrot.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I've got shredded red cabbage here, and that gives us another gram.
Okay.
Right? So let's throw that in.
So fiber is easily found in the fruits and vegetables.
Exactly, and you can put cucumbers, you can put radishes, so that you can easily. So that gives us about maybe 6 grams of fiber right there.
Okay.
But if you add just a half a cup of black beans, that's another 8.
Half a cup of black beans? 8 grams of fiber.
8 grams of fiber.
Can any beans do? I mean, obviously we know beans have a lot of fiber.
Yeah, you can put chickpeas, you can put pinto beans, black-eyed peas, whatever you enjoy. Yeah.
As long as it's called beans, we know it has fiber.
That's right.
Let's just say that. Thank you, Rita. So we're going to take a very short break. When we come back, we'll talk more about dinner, how you can boost your fiber intake, and we have a great recipe that we'll be making right here, a healthy hummus. Don't go anywhere. everybody. What you're looking at right now is the new book from Rita Mustafa, holistic nutritionist. This is gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free recipes.
That's right.
How long did it take you to develop this book, Rita?
This one didn't take me as long as my first one, but it took me about a year to get it out, yeah.
And it's a labor of love because these are all recipes that you incorporate and you've been relying on to live your lifestyle the way you do.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
And my clients, right? So I have a lot of clients working with sensitivities to different foods, and that's really how the cookbooks come about. It's really about helping clients, you know, to be able to make food that actually tastes good.
Tastes good and is easier, right? Because
That's right.
I think when you're in the situation and you have some intolerances, sometimes it can be hard because you can't just go to the store and buy everything at one place.
That's right.
But the cookbook definitely makes it easier for everybody at home. So we didn't talk about dinner, but very quickly, how do we increase our fiber at dinner time?
So this is a really simple example. This is just a stir-fry, veggie stir-fry, and I've got broccoli, and I've got snap peas, and I've got carrots. So just those veggies alone will give you about 6 grams of fiber.
Oh,
and then I'm serving it with some quinoa, but you can easily serve that with brown rice.
Okay.
And that gives us another about 3-4 grams of fiber.
Excellent.
Right? So all in all, if we look at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, what we saw,
That was a full day's worth
that's almost 50 grams of fiber right there.
So you're on the higher end of the fiber scale, which is good. You want to be there. Now we're going to make a healthy hummus and show everybody how to do this at home.
Yes, and this recipe is on the website oasishealth.ca, so you can get the recipe there.
Great. So where do we start? Obviously, chickpeas, a staple in hummus.
Yes.
This is what makes hummus hummus.
That's right. And chickpeas are another bean that's really high in fiber.
Okay.
Right? So this is 1 can of organic chickpeas that I'm using, but you can use whatever. And that's about 20 grams of fiber in that whole can.
Okay.
Okay.
And then what do we add to make this?
Okay, so let's go one by one and see what's in
We have a couple
here.
containers.
Okay, so this is just a tablespoon of oil, some shredded garlic, and I'm using roasted red pepper just to give it a nice taste. Oh, you have that there.
Garlic is essential in hummus, I think.
That's right.
I think. Okay.
Okay.
And we are going to add,
and that's the tahini, which is the sesame seed paste. And again, that's another high fiber food also.
Okay.
So just 2 tablespoons alone is going to give us 3. So I think in this recipe, we're almost at 8 grams of fiber.
Just the recipe.
About 1 whole lemon.
Okay.
So we'd squeeze 1 whole lemon.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Should we mix it
actually,
up?
what this container here was just a little bit of the leftover liquid from the beans. Just
I was going to
sometimes
say, it smells like chickpeas to me.
yeah, sometimes you want it a little bit thinner.
Okay.
Right? So that's why I keep a little bit behind just in case I need it.
Great. So we throw this on, right? Now, I'm not the best with... there we go.
And then hit
on. Here we go. And what kind of consistency do we want for a hummus?
So you want it to be really
Creamy.
nice and smooth and creamy. And some people like it really thick, and some people like it thinner. So I like it so that you can scoop with it, and
Now you can always add more water, right?
Of course.
If you want.
Yep,
So let's
more water, more lemon.
Okay. There we go. And hummus is so great because it's so versatile.
Yes.
You can even put it on different things. And in sandwiches, wraps.
Sandwiches, that's right. So instead of like a mayo for a base, you can use hummus.
Use it as a substitute. All right. Well, thank you, Rita. We'll keep you on for another minute or 2 after the break, and we'll talk about snack ideas because snacking is very important. That's usually when people reach for the processed food, but we have other options for you with fiber. We'll be right back. Hi everybody, there's our completed hummus, absolutely delicious. Don't forget, thank you for watching Daytime. If you'd like to win tickets to the Baby Time show, just send us an email, daytimeyr@rogerstv.com. Rita, breakfast is a great chance to increase fiber, so you also have some breakfast and snack ideas. What do you have here?
So this is a good mid-morning snack. So I've got a whole grain English muffin here. This is made from brown rice, but of course you can use whole wheat if you don't have a sensitivity. But that gives us 4 grams of fiber. Add some almond butter, fruit,
You're good to go.
There you go. There's
See,
your 10 grams.
that's yummy. That's like a treat, isn't it? Something
That's
you can
right.
look forward to. Thank you, Rita. Don't forget, everybody, you can go to rogerstv.com after the show for more of our guest details and to learn more about Rita Mustafa. We'll be right back tomorrow on Daytime. See you then.